we're supposed to be grown-ups, supposedly, right?
Allegedly.
Right. So, you know, some of us have gotten to our career goals, going to our career goals. Do we feel like we've made it? You know what I mean? Like, the way people be like, basically, do you feel satisfied?
Like, you have any regrets, really?
Do you feel satisfied?
No way I could be making it and be struggling the way I am. I feel like once I make it, every fiber in my being will be like exuberant.
This is amazing.
Yeah. Like,
I disagree.
Okay.
I feel like life is always going to be hard. And that sounds terrible, but I just feel like, I don't know. Y'all feel like life is going to be great one day?
For one day at least. Give me a day minimum.
I
was really hoping it was.
I feel like there's always going to be a struggle. There's always going to be some sort of struggle. I mean, I was going to get better than this, but it's always going to be something. I really feel like it's always going to be something.
But I feel like the higher you go, the struggles will be like a little less. Like, it'll be a little dumber. Like,
yeah, I think so.
I'm just hoping to get to the point where the struggles are a little dumber than they are now. Like, with real struggles, I'm just hoping it's a little more stupid.
I don't feel like it'll be this much of a struggle or a previous struggle. I just feel like it's always going to be something. I just think life is just never going to just be like the easiest, breeziest thing. This is why this is my only life. I'm gonna be honest. Reincarnation, if I get asked, I'm not doing it.
I'm dead ass.
I'll be like, God, I tried my best down there.
No, I'm gonna do it again. No. But if it's real bad, so like, fuck.
No.
Fuck that.
Why that happened to me? She ain't talking to me.
No, I'm telling y'all, I don't know.
No. I don't even want to do this one. Don't reincarnate me, please.
I feel like, go ahead.
I feel like, honestly, I do what I do and I like it, but my job, do people love their job? I don't love my job. Some people be feeling like they love their job.
I need to talk to a person that really is like my job is, I wake in the morning ready for it.
I love my job though.
Yeah, I don't wake up excited. Like, I don't know really what to do about it. I guess I got a communication degree. I could try something else. But it's just kind of like, what is it going to take for me to find something I'm really like, yeah, I really want to do this. Like, wow, I just wake up, work is great. Someone pissed me off on last Friday. I was like, I'm ready to end this. I'm only looking for this. No, for real. I'm looking for a brand new setup because I'm like, ugh. But yeah. So, I mean, I'm happy with the money I make. I should be more money motivated, but I'm not because I want to actually like some shit.
Yeah.
The niggas who make good money, they just be doing shit I don't want to do. That's the fucked up part. Like, I almost went to law school, ran it up. I didn't want to do all those years of fucking
learning.
No.
And then,
learning to spit it out.
I did a legal internship in family court law, like family law. Bro, I was in the court crying during some shit.
Wow.
Because of the
case. I can't be doing this shit. That's gonna fuck up my life.
I'm
in the court bawling because this little girl had to go up and do a fucking stand. I was like, I can't live like this.
My mother wanted that for me so bad to be a lawyer because I just love a good debate, but I'm too fucking emotional.
I feel like that's some hater shit. When your parents tell you be a good lawyer.
Okay, come on. Because they be like,
really
you love to go back and forth with me.
You love to talk too fucking much.
Because at the end of the day, y'all are wrong.
My daddy told me that my whole life. I'm like, is he trying to call me the B word for real? Like, trying to call me a little bitch?
It's just like, when I was I just really liked debating. Like, it was just like, if you wanted to say something to me, I would have to have a response. I'm still like that. Especially my father. We would go back and forth. And back and forth. Because he got to say something, I got to say something. But... and that could never be for me because I knew how much they had to study and learn and remember.
I actually like it. I just don't want to go back to school. That's the problem. I like the classes. Like, I always love my little law classes and enjoy it, entertaining. Like, I thought it was interesting. Yeah. Something about school, I can't fucking do it. Like, this school been making me so fucking sad. Like, I mean, they're like, bro,
it might not be at a different school, a different environment. You just do it at home. Maybe it'll be easier.
It is one less year, so maybe... like when I get to my real sadness.
My shit was only a year and a half. Once it was gone, I was like, lucky.
Mine was 2 years. And I got 2 degrees.
Oh, that's good.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
So, satisfied with your job, life, job.
You like it, but you
feel like you're at where you want to be, and it's like, yes, I feel good.
You know, I love what I do. I feel like I'm at a good place, and a lot of times I think I forget that because I'm so like driven and trying to get to where I need to be.
Yeah.
And I don't stop and look around and notice my coworkers are every bit of in their 40s and up.
Right.
They got 2 kids and a family to support on they figure, and I'm sitting here just trying to figure me out, you know? And it's like, you know, it's cool. I really like it. You know, I love project management. I'm sure this is it.
Shout out to that man.
Okay? No. Honestly, I wish I could remember his name. His name was Chuck. Chuck at the Fayetteville Police Department. You worked there when I was in high school.
Okay,
like
Chuck, you ate it up.
2011. Shout out to you because you changed my whole entire life. Shout out to him. I would not be in project management if it wasn't for him.
That's good. We love Chuck. So satisfied, but kind of not because you're striving for more.
Honestly, if I have to be blatantly honest, I'm really happy where I'm at. I think I make good money, but my mental health messes up my money. I have to be honest with that because, like, I make good money. You know, 6 figures is good money, but it's only good money if you know how to manage it. And I feel like sometimes my mental health can get in the way because I'm like, oh, I need to treat myself. I need to buy this. And, you know, credit cards, pound up, you know?
Girl,
credit cards, pound up.
Don't get me started.
What is a debit card?
Me and Maddie been on a world tour with the credit card.
Listen.
Outrageous.
I had my first card approved me for $20,000. I said,
girl,
use.
That is not even, listen, if I had that, I would have to cut it up because,
That's why I'm trying
it would be at least 3 Louis bags. No, actually, Louis, Prada.
I got one Prada, and that's why I had to stop. Because I was like,
I would 100% get a purse. $20,000 get a purse. Yeah, it gets ghetto.
It was really bad.
I understand that.
So, but
I
I'm
be feeling like
doing, you know?
that needs to be spent.
And that's I'm reaping that now, you know, trying to pay back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. I love my job.
Satisfied?
No, but I like the people. I think my job is cool, but I don't think I want to do this forever. So I just be like, one thing about me, I move around in a job, like, for real.
Okay, I go get a new job.
I'm gonna get a new job.
I be stressing. She was like, I got a new job today.
No, I'm not gonna like quit without having another job
right,
up.
but she will get
I will get a new one because it's just kind of like, bro.
That's sure.
Yeah, and I don't want to keep doing shit I don't like to do, and I don't, unless I really don't fuck with them, I don't believe in, like, you know, just dropping niggas off and not really leaving appropriately. But I just, like, I'm really trying to figure life out, and I feel like just staying somewhere just to appease other people, like, don't make sense. Like, my mom would be like, you always putting some shit. It's like, bro, this is just not it. And, like, I'm gonna stay there, learn some stuff, and, you know, be better. But I gotta go because it's just like, being unhappy at your job is gonna ruin your life. Like,
girl, it is. Because you spend most of your life at your job than you do outside.
You know what the real worst part is? You show up to that job and hate it, and there's people around you that are living. There's people around you that are like, my coworker came back from his vacation and said, it was fun, but I'm ready to get back to work. Those words would have never came out of my mouth.
Never thought of that.
And that is why, I know that, like, this is for you, but it's not for me. Because you spent 2 weeks in Paris. That man was living his European life. Not just Paris. He went to Paris, multiple places.
European tour.
Came back 2 weeks later and said, it was fun, but I'm ready to get back to work. I said,
I think it's a generational thing too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because
he's
my
been in that job
mom,
his whole life.
Yeah, she literally is so ready to retire, and it's so bad you can hear it in her voice. And I'm like, Mom, just leave. Yeah. You can retire tomorrow.
Right.
She's like, oh no, I think.
Fuck them.
Exactly.
Look,
They literally said, fuck you, fuck them.
White people will be alright. You are a person, a body.
And the thing is, as soon as you leave, they're gonna find somebody else.
Exactly.
So why do you even?
That's why we have to tell myself. I'm just so, I don't know, I think I'm like low-key a people pleaser because like I legit be like, I don't need this job.
Madison, I cannot.
Okay.
I am, and I be like,
I am.
I be like, damn, like you hired me. I feel bad. Like I almost feel indebted to these people, but it's unnecessary because it's just a job, and I know that I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
But like, I be feeling bad. I be feeling bad every time I fucking go on an interview or something. I'm like, these niggas really, they don't know what's coming soon.
It's coming.
And y'all, I literally got a raise the other day. And as I was sitting there and he was telling me that, I said, I'm leaving. Like, my mom.
You told him that?
No, in my mind.
Oh, you were thinking that. Oh.
I was like, and I knew.
I was about to say,
I already had a job to this day if I said that shit. But I was sitting there like, I'm not even that excited. No, he was like, oh,
you know,
before I attach it to
you know, T.I. and ATM.
No, for sure, he's attaching my chain. Yeah.
Give me that raise.
But that's how I knew for sure, I'm done. Because it's like, you giving me more money and I'm like, I'm leaving. First thought in my head, I'm like, ooh, you think it's gonna keep me? I'm leaving. So,
but that's what the
that's how you do. Really know you don't like it.
Right. Me personally, as we can see, not satisfied. But I'm satisfied with my career, just not my job. I'm gonna get a new one. I'm gonna work harder and really try to. You know, I saw the TikTok that was like me. The girl was like me working in school to like learn stuff, and now I realize I actually have to.
You actually have to know it,
instead of just doing it to get A's, and that's my issue. Like I said, that 4.0 shit was because I knew what I had to do to get an A. And that's always been Lindie. I know what I have to do to get it done. But it's like, am I retaining it? Do I remember? Can I learn from that? Can I teach that? And that's what I'm working on.
That's what was so hard for me, like going from early college to straight college, because I had already taken like my gen eds. So when I was technically a freshman in college, I was a junior already in college. Yeah. So I was taking accounting and was crying because I was failing every test, but it was because in high school, all I had to do was just pass. You know, I didn't have to know it. I could make some Spanish, conversations, but...
Oh, come on! That's the real one.
Okay.
Because in college, they were like, okay, give me a paragraph and you have to say it to me. I said, no habla.
And say it in front of the whole entire people.
I said, no habla inglés. I don't know.
That made me do that.
I know, I had to do it in front of the computer. You had to do it in front of people?
I had to do it in front of professors.
In high school.
Oh, no, I'm talking about in college.
No, but it was a college class. They forced us to take a language. It was either not Chinese. But it was either Mandarin, Arabic, or Spanish. So once we finished high school Spanish, we was going straight into college Spanish, doing compositional Spanish, like full on speaking, full on.
I do regret not taking Spanish 3 because I probably wouldn't have to take Spanish at all. It is what it is. It's not full regret. Life goes on. I think I probably got to be.
I'm gonna have to relearn it.
Yeah. I wish I would
really know nothing. Bro, right? Spanish with an 8.
That's okay.
I would be like, am I Afro-Latina?
No, when I get in my lips, I be speaking to them, I be like, hey, and they don't be saying nothing, but I hear the GPS speaking in Spanish, and I'm like, oh, hola, ¿cómo está? Da, da, da. And they're like, oh, how long do you know Spanish? I'm like, aprender is learn. Aprendo.
Right. I can't speak
that. It was the usted shit that fucked me up. I'm like, I gotta do genders? Come on.
I
just say hey?
I can hear Spanish. Like, one time, I knew what someone was saying, and I laughed. They said, do you know Spanish? I said, no. Because I can't respond back. I can understand, I can't respond back.
But I can't say it. Yeah.
Maybe
I heard what you said, I laughed because it was funny.
I'm the same way.
And then he said, do you know it? And I said, no. And I walked away. I said, I gotta go. Because
I would give a good pequeño. Pequeño. You just say, hey and bye to me, baby. That's all I got.
I need to learn it because
I said, But yeah. Very little, very little.
Okay.
But child, yes. Okay, we should move on to the unpopular opinion.
Yikes.
Unpopular opinion. Okay, so what's unpopular opinion?
The unpopular opinion is basically, if y'all seen on TikTok, the TikTok tech girlies are really pushing for people to get into tech.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're like, you can get hella money. All you gotta do is tech. They
Tech.
Tech.
Work from home.
Tech. You work at the crib. Tech.
Literally.
And unpopular opinion, not even unpopular opinion. I don't like tech. I don't want to do tech. That's really, I don't want to do it. I'm not like, I really wish I was more money motivated. I would be getting bags, okay? But if I don't like it, I'm not trying to do it. I don't want to do it. So I just feel like they can push it, but I feel like they never really explain shit. And then it's just kind of like, tech? Question mark?
Like, what is this? I think they make it seem like it's easier than it is.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's really not. I think, like, if it's for, like, you can look at a piece of code and know if you are about it or if you're not. You know, some people have it and some people don't. Yeah. Like, I can look at a code of SQL and be like, oh my God, like, adrenaline. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh my God, I'm geeked out on this. Other people are not going to understand that shit. And I try to tell people, like, they say tech is very easy to get into, yeah, but if you don't have the capacity in your brain to understand and actually spit out what it's asking, it's okay. You don't have to go in tech to make 6 figures. It's okay, you know? Mm-hmm. It's really okay. And tech is just not for everybody. Like, I feel like tech is on one spectrum and like medical is on another spectrum, you know? Yeah. Somebody can tell me, oh yeah, take ibuprofen, take Tylenol, take acetaminophen, whatever that word is. Right. And I'm like, what? I still don't know to this day what that is, but you know, that's just something in their brain that they know and it makes sense. Yeah. And I feel like you shouldn't use tech as like your fallback just because, it's
right. I hate being a teacher and TikTok telling me to be a tech person.
Exactly. Right. And most of the time, they're either becoming tech recruiters, which doesn't require you to actually do tech stuff, or it's a UX, UI designer. And I'm not throwing any shade on any of those positions at all because, you know, some people have it, some people don't. Right. But like a UX, UI designer, for example, is just a user interface design. So it's like, would people be more attracted to this or more attracted to that? Mm-hmm. They make the decision, and that's it. That's what that position is, pretty much. Mm-hmm. So that's why
that sounds too bad.
Right, I might have to apply. No, I was hating on that.
I'm telling you.
I like making decisions.
You could really do that. You know, like that. Shit. But that's the thing. They're not saying that on TikTok. They're not telling you in detail what it's about. So it's like, I just get into tech. I lie about knowing Excel and knowing coding. I'm going to the job. That's not it. That's not the way.
And coding ain't something to lie about, to be honest.
I would lie about coding.
Joke.
I legit have
definitely would lie about Excel.
Because architecture is...
You can finesse that.
Oh, Excel, absolutely. Excel, Microsoft Word.
As long as you know how to do it.
I know how to do that. That's a Google search.
If you know how to VLOOKUP and...
You can Google a code. You can Google a code and put it in yourself and it be wrong. Like, you legitimately have to know.
You have to know where it went wrong at.
Yes.
And it'll tell you what line you went wrong at, but you have to know within that line what you did wrong. Yeah. It can be a syntax error. It could be
literally the way you typed it. There was a big L instead of a little L, or there was a space. It's just so weird. I fucking hate that.
And then say if you're typing and you start with one parenthesis, you forget the other. It's not gonna work.
It's over with.
It's not gonna work.
Or it's a bracket at the end and a parenthesis. Oh my god, yeah. It's so stupid. They do it in architecture a lot to like generate
She thinks it's stupid, but you know.
I don't like it. I literally hate it.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I think it's pretty cool.
Nothing should be, to me, nothing should be that damn finicky. Like, okay.
But that's what I love about it, the detail of it. It's like you have to pay so much attention.
I'm not a detail person.
I love that.
I think that's why I shouldn't be an interior designer, because that shit is in the details. It's like that pillow needs to be perfect.
It's literally.
Me personally, I don't like that shit. I learned that through architecture, because I would I can do like big picture, but it comes down to like
the nitty gritty.
I be like, give this to somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
I love detail.
That's why, because for architecture, we had to use this thing called Grasshopper, which like is coding, but it generates like different designs. Like, you know, those buildings that have like a lot of I don't know. It's kind of like it's like a design on the building, but it's like it'll be like different shape. It's the same shape, but like shifted or something. A lot of the buildings that are that look like that are made through Grasshopper. So you have to like make a code so the shit will like maybe like twist or turn, whatever. If you want a real cute design, you can use it through Grasshopper, but you have to make a code. That's the perfect code. See, and you have to know what you're doing.
You see how you just talked about that and knew exactly what you was talking about?
I
ain't know shit what you was talking about. If that's what it's like in tech, people can talk all day. Oh yeah, and I'm just sitting here like, what is she talking about?
And that's how you know. I mean, maybe one day I'll get into coding.
That's how you know if something is for you or not. If it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't make sense, baby, try something else. There is more out there to try.
True.
And it doesn't have to be tech.
And you can make money.
That's nice. Yeah.
I live by the Confucius proverb where it says, if you find a job that you like, you'll never work another day in your life. I stand by that 100%. 100%. Because if I find something I like,
maybe
you're not technically, yes, you are technically working.
Okay.
But it's free.
That's where I was at.
If it's something
like,
I'm still clocking in.
Yeah, I'm still clocking in, you know, on the dot.
Cool.
But it's like when you're doing something that you enjoy, that you love to do, it's not going to feel like a burden.
Right.
Or it's not going to feel like a task. You know, it's going to be natural. It's going to come from the innermost.
Especially once it's done.
My job is not natural. But
exactly. That's the job you don't need.
Girl. No, they should. Please don't worry. I'd be doing
keep it cute, okay?
I gotta be here for a year. I'll stay for a year for sure. But literally, I don't know. I do like email marketing. I actually have 2 jobs, but they both are attention to detail, because one of them is like help. Mm-hmm. It's like data entry. Mm-hmm. So like if you fuck their shit up, that really affects them. Like they can't get birth certificates. They can't get a lot of shit done. Listen, it's a nice little side job. Very nice. But like you have to pay attention to detail, because if you fuck their shit up, that's really fucked up. And they be trying to get insurance money and all that type of shit. Wrap them up.
We gotta find
like, and it's hard enough because the process, any type of government shit, they be dragging you. Mm-hmm. And then the email marketing, niggas will not take you seriously if you don't got your email looking right. Like your shit looks fucked up.
Emails. Really, so fucking professional.
I feel so like
it gets on my nerves to be that professional.